Hola. Okay, I'm going to share my screen because today we're talking about Facebook groups and Facebook notifications. And probably you have already added yourself to the Team Shine Coach group and the Beachbody Champions group and different things. So I want to teach you a couple quick tips to get you feeling comfortable with the new Facebook world that you'll be living in. Now, as in my social media tips that you probably already watched, I say to pick 2 platforms to work your business on. I will say Facebook is still where the majority of my business comes from, but it depends on where I'm spending time. If I'm spending a lot of time on Instagram lately, it's been really good for recruiting and finding people on Instagram too. So it's a matter of where you're putting your energy. So just remember that. So I'm going to show you really quick here. You have got a place on, this is your sidebar. So I'm just in my news feed here. You can click to see people first to study coaches. So you drop down on the person's post that you want to study, and you can save a link. You can stop seeing them first. You can turn this on to see them first. I see her post first because she is a blogger that I love, and I want to emulate her style because I am really attracted to her style, and it draws me in every time. And so again, we attract what we put out there. And so you really need to look and evaluate what you're putting out on social media so that you can attract the type of people that you want to attract. So you're going to be in the Team Shine Coach group. So I'm just going to open this up. This is our main group. Now, I put everyone in this group because I am the founder of Team Shine, and I love having all of my discount coaches, whether they just are getting the discount, up to my business builders in this group. The reason why is because I started as a discount coach. I had no intention to work this business, and I was put in a few coach groups, and I listened to the National Wake Up Call, and I watched some team calls, and it gave me vision for myself. And I heard enough stories that told me that I heard myself in their story, and I felt so stuck in my life that I needed a way out, and that something that would challenge me like this. And so I just want to encourage you, as you're signing discount coaches and business building coaches, as you grow your teams, which, by the way, you need a team name as well. So be thinking about that. It's important to not discredit anybody or leave anybody out. It's better to over-invite and over-include always. I have made the mistake in the past, so I'm just sharing my best practices with you, obviously, so that you don't make the same mistakes that I make. So what I do is I announce people in this group. I give them a special introduction. Usually I will introduce a coach after I've done a getting started right call with them. If they're a business building coach, I will wait to introduce them, because not only does that give me leverage to say, hey, we need to get on a call within, 2 to 4 days of you signing up so that we can ride your excitement. We need to do this quickly so that doubt doesn't take over, right? And I'll give a really special intro on some of the things that we've talked about on what they want from this. If it's a discount coach and I know that, I'm just going to put in word swag some fun little writing on a photo. I'm going to grab their profile picture from Facebook, because that's always a safe place to grab photos. And I introduce them into this group, and I just let them watch. And I keep chatting with them and building relationship. But at the end of the day, I do every coach in this group. Now, that being said, I do have a personally sponsored group that are only my PS coaches. And it's only the ones that they have expressed to me that they want to do something with this business, whether it's a hobby and they just kind of want to help people here and there, or if it's someone who's like, gosh, I really do. I want to make this a part-time thing, maybe full-time in the future, because I need to pay off this bill, or I've got this debt, or, we really want to buy a new house, things like that they've expressed to me. So my personally sponsored coach group is something that if you are a PS coach of mine, you will be in there, because I talk about rank, I talk about special little announcements, and I talk about prizes, because I buy gifts for my coaches who hit Success Club and are hitting certain ranks, and they're personally sponsored by me, because the personally sponsored coaches are the ones that say PS in your graphical genealogy, which you'll get into. And those are the peeps that move your team up in the ranks. Those are your special peeps. Other coaches may be underneath you, helping with your volume. We'll get more into that. I'm just saying it because the more you hear it, the better it is. And so you need to go and create your own. You're going to build this business, create your own team name, your own personally sponsored coach group once you get 1 or 2 coaches underneath you in your Emerald. And that group is going to grow, because what we can track, we can expand upon. So set the vision, do the forefront work, and then like basically build it and they will come, right? So this is your hub for all Team Shine calls, and the event will be in here, and I just post as much information as I can find, as much motivation and helpful tips as I can find in here. So you will, be able to ask questions in here as well. If you are overwhelmed with notifications, you go to this button that says notifications and you click off, and you just remind yourself to check it once or twice a week, okay? But make sure you're seeing every post in here. It doesn't get that explosive. It's not that intense, but it is definitely something. If someone's asking a question, you may have the same question. Or if you want to go ask your coach a question that you couldn't find in the FAQs, or you couldn't find on Google or YouTube, then post it in here, and instead of private messaging your coach, because then she can respond to you in this group, and other people can read the response, and then they get their answer if they were having the same question. It's a really cool way to build community. That's what this group is. It's a family, it's a community, it's where we holler at each other, all that good stuff, okay? So again, you will have the weekly Success Club and Volume Board posted in this group every Thursday. And so you will also be you'll be in a challenge group. And the first couple months of your coaching business, you will be interning with your upline coach so that you can be busy talking with people and learning this business as you're helping your coach host the challenge group. So you'll be talking to the coach and see what group is right for you, how many groups they're running. Team Next Level is Josh Spencer. He was a top coach in 2010. And he has he has great team calls. He has guest speakers, top coaches, the celebrity trainers on there. He is amazing. He's been going live in there lately and just sharing his best tips, what he's up to, how he's running his business. And he also has a challenge group for men. So if you are a guy, if you have guy challengers that you have maybe made a My Challenge Tracker app for, or made a group message thread where they can chat, and maybe you start it and then get out of it so guys can talk and do their own thing. But if they want a challenge group, they can join Josh's, and he's totally cool with that. And he's someone that you can go to and ask questions as well. So just know that. You will also be wanting to follow the Team Beachbody 411 Facebook page. This is not a group, it's a page where they do the live National Wake Up Call streamed to that page. Okay? So it's a Team Beachbody 411. Next, you are going to want to search your local Beachbody coach group on Facebook. So if you live in Florida, Orlando, Florida, type in Florida Beachbody Coaches, Orlando, Florida Beachbody Coaches, something like that, where you can find a local coach group, because a lot of the times they'll do their Super Saturday announcements in that coach group. So that's a good way to do that. And then also the Beachbody Champions group. Obviously, I have informed you to request to join that group, because that is the money group. That is where they are exploding with knowledge, information, calls, best practices. It is incredible. And what I love most about this community is that nobody hides secrets from each other. We are all willing to share exactly what we're doing, exactly how it works. And if you are connected in these groups, you are going to know the best of the best. So don't be overwhelmed. Turn off notifications, get it locked down, write it out, be done with it. You'll love it. Okay, so we'll talk to you soon.